Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Programming with Pirai. In this video, we are going to see about some questions related to the number manipulation. First question, print all divisors of a number. So we want to print every divisors of a number. So what is meant by divisor? Just assume 10. A divisor is a number that divides a number completely. Okay, if there is a number and if any other number which divides it completely, then that number is called as a divisor. Let us take example 10. I can say on dividing 10 by 1, I can say it the 1 divides completely the 10, right? And then I can say a divisor is 2, then 5, then also 10, right? So these are my divisors. So I want to print these things, right? So this is my question. I want to print these things. So I can say if something that divides a number and gives the remainder 0, I can say that number is a divisor. Take a number mod some divisor which is equal to 0, then this is the divisor for this number, right? So that's why for 10 we have divisor as 1 2 5 10. Fine. So what is the code now? I want to iterate I from 1 to 10, right? Then I have to check whether any number that divides or satisfies this condition, right? That satisfies this condition. So if 10 mod I is equal to 0, then I can say just print it, right? So these are the code for it. Just see here, n is equal to 10 for I in range of 1 comma n plus 1 up to 10. I'm iterating up to 10. If n mod I is equal to 0, then I can say it's a divisor. It's a divisor. Print it, right? Now, just I run it. Wait a second. Yes, it is executed successfully. Now, the next question is abundant number. We want to check whether a number is an abundant number or not. An abundant number or excessive number is a positive integer for which the sum of its proper divisors is greater than the number. So what is mean by a proper divisor? Let us take with the example. Just see, for 10 the proper divisor are 1, 2 and 5. I don't take 10. Okay, I just take all the divisor except that number. Fine. So I want to sum this all number. What is the summation of this all number? It is 8. Whether 8 is greater than 10, whether 8 is greater than 10, no, so it is not an abundant number. Fine. Okay, let us check for any other number. Just take 12. What are the divisors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then any other? No, that's all. So 4 plus 6, 10, 13, 13 plus 3, 6. So, sorry, 13 plus 3, it is 16. So, it is 16. 16 is greater than 12. Yes, so it is an abundant number. Fine, fine. Now, how to approach this problem? That's same. I have already told you how to find all divisor. How to find all divisor. So now in your hand you have how to find all divisors. Just find all divisors, then add them up, then check whether it is greater than the initial number. If it is, then print abundant. If not, just print not. Fine. So what is the approach? Just using a for loop or while loop, anything. But for convenience, I use for loop. Then I am iterating it from where 1 to where if it is 10, I want to iterate 2 up to 9. I don't want to iterate to 10, right? Again, inside that condition, if that 10 mod it is equal to 0, fine, then I have to sum it up, right? Then at last print the test. Fine. Just see here, n is equal to 12, s is equal to 0 for I in range of 1 comma n. I have traversed, sorry, I have iterating where 1 to 11, right? In Python, it only runs up to what? End minus 1, right? And then if n mod I is equal to 0, then s plus is equal to I. If s is greater than n, I want to print yes, else I want to print no. Fine. So for 12, the output is yes, right? Again, for 10, the output is no. Why? Because it is 8 only, right? So 8 is not greater than 10, right? And then coming to the next question. Check whether a number is Pronic number or not. A number which is the product of two consecutive integers are called Pronic number. Fine. So what is the question? Sorry, just see here. Yes. So what is the question? We want to find whether it is a Pronic number or not. Pronic number or not. And we want, if it is Pronic number, we want to print that number. What are the two consecutive number? Just take for example 90. 90. If I can say 9 into 10 is equal to 90, whether this 9 and 10 is consecutive? Yes, it is consecutive, right? So I can say this is a Pronic number and the output will be what? 9 and 10. Fine. So this is the approach. Sorry, this is the problem statement. Now, how to approach this problem? Okay, if the number is 90, then I can take initially the number as 1 and 0 for this consecutive number. What is the least consecutive number? It is 0 and 1, right? The first number can be 0 and the second consecutive number can be 1. So this can be my least positive integer. Fine. Now, observe carefully. 0 and 1 can form this 90. No, no. Then update this. Update it. Now, no. Update. 2, 3. Again update. 3, 4. Again update. 4, 5. Again update. 5, 6. Then 7. Sorry, 6, 7. Then 7, 8. Then 8, 9. At last 9, 10. Now the product will be 90 and condition satisfied. Right? So this is what the number which is Pronic. And then let us take another number 45. Whether 45 is a Pronic number? No, right? Because see here 0, 1, no. 1, 2, no. 2, 3, no. 3, 4, no. 4, 5, no. 5, 6, no. 6, 7, no. 7, 8, no. 8, 9, no. Still I want to go. Still I want to go. No, right? Where I want to stop? See here 12, here 20, here 30, here 42, here 56. Whether after this we will get this 45? No, right? We don't get 45 after this. So I can stop here. I can stop here. So I want to write a condition like while first into second is less than or equal to n, which means whenever the first and second's product is less than or equal to n, just iterate until this condition is satisfying. We want to iterate, right? Now, if first into second is equal to n, then print first comma second and flag is equal to 1, break, right? If any two consecutive number is the product of the consecutive number is the initial number n, then I can say I can print that first and second number, just break, right? And then in every iteration I want to make that two numbers increment by 1. Fine. Again, if flag is equal to 0, then I want to print not, because here already flag is updated what? 1. When it is a Pronic number, this if condition will be executed and I will update this flag value to 1 and then break, right? If I not even went inside this if condition, the flag value will be 0, right? 0. So that's why I have used here a flag is equal to 0. Then I want to print not a Pronic number, right? In Python we can also do like I have already told you, right? Instead of this flag, take this. Instead of this if condition, just put a else to while. You can put else for a loop, right, in Python, and then just put 90. What is my output? 9 and 10. Fine. So it is a Pronic number. So this is all about the Pronic number. Thank you.